At the office of the Directorate of Women's Social Care in Amara, in southern Iraq, women jostle hoping to find their names on a new list of widows eligible for welfare payments. They should receive $90 to $160 a month, a sum sufficient to lift them from poverty and dependence. But many leave here bitterly disappointed.
بسبب الظروف السيئة وظروف الحروب اللي مر بها العراق أكثر النساء فقدت المعين، وبسبب الظروف السيئة والحصار الاقتصادي طبعا المستوى الصحي والوضع الصحي تردى، فأكثر هذه النساء هن عاجزات، وكذلك هي قلة فرص العمل للشباب، فجعلت أكثر النساء اعتمادها على الرعاية الاجتماعية.
Iraq is a country of ingrained traditions. After the loss of their husband, most women are forced to become head of the household, a role they're not prepared for. Many, like Zara, rise to the challenge. Her husband and a 6-year-old son were killed in a mine explosion. Despite the loss, and giving birth to twins shortly after, Zara opened a small village store with the help of the ICRC. Still, it's barely enough to support her 9 children. For many other women, the outlook is even more bleak. Thousands rely on relatives, the community and humanitarian handouts for survival. They're forced to cut back on essentials like healthcare and their children's education. Take Iman, for example. She can't work and, after the kidnapping of her husband, was forced to send her son Sajjad, aged 13, to the market to bring in a meagre $1 or $2 a day. Despite registering, Iman hasn't received any welfare payments for her and 8 children. Lost generations, lost futures.
أنا صار بس أدرس كلش كاف كلش ما أريد بس المدرسة بس كنت أتعلم هواية حمال أشتغل حمال هواي من هسه كنت حمال.
The welfare allowance is a vital basic support for the largest number of women across Iraq. Many have been waiting for years, their cases buried in a morass of paperwork. Since the Women's Social Care Directorate took over management of payments in 2009, changes are happening. Old files are being exhumed and inputted by computer. The task of reaching all needy women is enormous.
أبرز المشاكل التي عانت منها الدائرة هي قلة التخصيصات المالية لشريحة المرأة. نتمنى على البرلمان والحكومة زيادة التخصيصات، تنظيم التشريعات اللازمة والكافية في سبيل أنه نسد حاجاتهم بشكل أفضل.
The ICRC has identified women heading households alone as one of the most vulnerable groups in Iraq today. It believes ultimately it's up to the government to protect these overlooked victims of conflict.
It's every day that they have to feed their children. It's every day they have to try to send them to school and to keep them in school and not going to work. And they simply have no capacity to do that now. So the message is it's urgent to act and to find a system which works for these women.